I decided to make this video to kind of show that we don't know the difference between right or wrong yet. The biggest thing that I see we're going wrong is we're not able to see our own evilness. And if you can see, evil is kind of winning. Look at the Gulf. And if we don't understand the causes, we'll never fix them. And one thing I'm observing is religion is pretty darn evil. We're like birds. There's one that guides the flock and everybody else, gets in line and follows the guy that's guiding us. And religion seems to be the tool that we're using to guide us into what's right. And yet those people that are guiding us can't even see where they're wrong yet. So if the guys that know it all don't even know where they're going wrong, where are they guiding us? Are they guiding us into more wrongness? From all of the hell I've experienced and seeing the patterns, I've seen religion is the most destructive thing on the planet. And one of the biggest things is they're so close-minded. They can't think for themselves. They think from a Bible, and yet they can't see evil sort of infiltrated the Bible, and yet they believe in it. Look at the Old Testament. When it was revised, the Old Testament looks pretty darn evil. And yet in the New Testament, that I'm claiming was written by an evilness within ourselves, because it was man who wrote it, who's saying they were inspired by God to write this book. Well, they put one rule in there, one business rule in there that says we'll never find the truth. And this is evil put this statement into the Bible that says, do not change this Bible. Do not take anything out and do not put anything new into it. So, if we actually did evolve and found our goodness and found our godness and was doing everything right, there's no way we can get there, because we can't change our business rules. We can't change our belief systems. It's in the Bible. It says don't change. Listen to everything that I say in this Bible, because this is the way to get to God. And in the Bible, there's so much evilness, and yet we can't see it. But if we did a revise on that Bible and we changed the way we perceive life, then what we know today as our Bibles would look just as destructive, just as evil as the Old Testament. But we can't see that because we're closed-minded. We don't know how to think for ourselves, and nobody's encouraging us to think for ourselves. We've got some guy that's always going to lead us. Some guy's going to say, I know it all. And as long as you're saying you know it all, at the same time you say, I don't have all the answers, but follow me, then you're kind of guiding the flock into its own destruction. So I'm making this tape from this guy and showing the contradictions that he's making. He's doing everything that he hates. He's turned into the evilness that he hates, and he's guiding you. Now, a lot of things he's saying is dead right, but it's the evilness of what he's saying that is dead wrong. And so I'm going to go through some of his tapes. I've had a long conversation. I phoned this organization, had a long conversation. They are extremely closed-minded, as they say I don't have all the answers. But I'm going to still believe in the things I have no answers into, because it's working for me. And it's like, look at our world and see how well it's working for you. And I'm saying it's not working. And I'm not saying that I have all the answers, because in theory, as soon as you say you have all the answers, That's when you stop growing. That's when you stop learning. That's when you transform into the evilness that you hate. So there's no way I'm saying I have all the answers, but I know a lot of shit. And I'm just saying, let's think. Let's think. And as far as evilness goes, yeah, I'm kind of seeing that I am participating in evil, because you got to understand the enemy. What does evil want? Evil appears to want peace more than God wants peace. How does evil want peace? Well, if we got rid of a lot of people on the planet, well, those that are dead are going to experience peace, and those that get to live are going to live in a more peaceful world because we won't have as many problems. But the problem will just repeat itself and will multiply again, and then you're going to have to kill a whole pile of other people. So evilness is kind of insane because they're not actually finding the peace that they're after. It's still going to kill them. It's still going to do a lot of destruction. And what does God want? Well, God wants peace as well. But God's sort of sitting on his ass doing nothing. And, so from what I'm seeing is at least evilness is doing something to find its peace, even though it's all wrong. And God's sitting on his ass doing nothing, hoping for peace. So, it's like God's going to show up when we show up. There are aspects of the Bible that are true, and there's a definite thing in there that says God will help those who help themselves. But we are social beings. There's no point in me living a sinless life if nobody else is willing to show up, because it's an awful painful world. If I'm doing everything right, and the world around me, the world in my community, even if I belong in a church, if everybody in that church is doing everything harmful to me, what's the point in me doing anything right? You're killing me. And you don't give a shit whether you're killing me or not, because you're so busy believing you're right. So yes, some of my sinning is I started these tapes and started working out because I know it would be good for me. But after seeing this oil spill and seeing the evilness even come out stronger, especially through these religious organizations, I'm kind of losing hope in humanity. And yeah, I'll probably find my peace the sooner I die. And I'm smoking again. I can't seem to quit smoking because what's the point? I could quit smoking, I could get myself healthy, but evilness is going to destroy the air that I breathe. I'm going to still watch a lot of people suffer, and I feel the pain. I don't know why, but I definitely feel the pain of everybody suffering. I cannot close my eyes to a child that's being sexually abused. I can't close my eyes to watching a lot of people die in war. So as long as I don't close my eyes, then I experience a hell of a lot of pain, and I don't experience any peace. So yeah, I'm kind of choosing the path of evilness in the choices I make for my own life, because I see that there's no other people on this planet that are interested in peace. So I'm going to really analyze what this guy's saying, because he does have a lot of things that are right. He's making an awful lot of sense, but he can't see his own evilness. So I'm going to chop up some of the things he's saying and sort of ask you, question this. Does this make any sense? And does the Bible need a rewrite? And let's find a way to rewrite this Bible that we live by. And I'm not saying write my words. I'm saying let's get together and say, does this make any sense to you? So please follow along in this, and I mean, you'll get an awful lot of education out of, if anything else, you'll fill your mind with more information. Peace out and love to you, and if these people are truly interested in saving me, don't save me by telling me that I need to die. Okay, save me by telling me we want you to live and live a happy life, and show me the way to live that happy life. without closing my eyes and seeing the pain of everybody else on this planet. Peace and love out.